Hello everyone again. It's me. Sorry for the face mask because we are still fighting against coronavirus. Although it's literally nothing now, so I can come out. The good thing today is I came to this place, which is they have the Xiao peng, which is one of the most famous electric car brands in China. Yeah, these are the cars which I would take a look. Nothing else. I hate fossil cars. So fully electric. Let's see the charging port. So there we go. So this is this is a normal AC charger and 快充在哪？
这个就是快充，那边那个是慢充。
哦，这个是快充。
对。
Okay, sorry. This is a DC fast charger, and so let's see. It supports 250 amps up to 750 volt IP54 rating. 250 amps is probably not that high. Let me take a look. So let's say this car is around 400 kilowatt hour, 400 volt times 250, which means 100 kilowatt hour of maximum speed. And on the other side is the DC charge. This. Okay. Yeah, this is a DC charger. It's actually the reverse Type 2. This is a GB standard, so China's national standard. But it's literally reverse. And one thing I really do not like about these car manufacturers is look at this charging port. The two prongs at the bottom is empty. So this one only supports single phase, not three-phase AC input. I do not know whether on Tesla they are going to use three-phase AC input or not. Let's, if we see this, let's route into the front compartment where most of the power electronics are here. Yeah, unlike Tesla, which they have a front area, this one is full of electronics, which are kind of convenient for me, who is a nerdy person, but yeah, who can check all of these. So 12-volt battery, still lead acid. So this is a fuse box, coolant. So coolant and wow, coolant again, and coolant again. So many coolant box here. Yeah, I wish I can combine all of these into one coolant compartment instead of three. This is in the washer fluid. So this is literally the only maintenance you need to do on an electric car. Now let's dive into the electronics here. Wow. So this is the motor controller, or say the AC to DC inverter. It drives the motor below. 这个是电动机吧？
对，电机。
Yeah, so this one below is the electric motor. This one. And this one above, this one is the motor controller, so three-phase. You can see it's a high voltage DC in and UVW three-phase AC out. And that color-coded with yellow, green, and red. I do not see what's the specification on this one. And it's water-cooled, let's see. This is a coolant cable in, and that is a coolant cable out. Yeah, in is here. And they're actually very smart. They put the onboard DC to DC converter / charger in series with the motor controller, because if you are charging on AC, your motor controller obviously is not running, but your AC to DC onboard charger and DC to DC converter will be running pretty hard, especially which will generate heat. This one is also water cooled. You can see probably this one is in, this one is out. And if we look down below, we can find this one have two things combined. This is DC to DC converter, 374 volt DC input, and output is 14.5 volt DC with a maximum output power of 1.8 kilowatt. Pretty powerful. And 2.2 kilowatt peak. It also comprises of the onboard charger, which is an AC to DC converter. So it can input a 90 to 264 volt AC up to 20 amps, so 6.3 kilowatt. I really wish these onboard chargers can be larger, like 13 kilowatt. I think only Tesla is doing it nowadays for a fast speed onboard charger. And don't forget, this one is single phase. It's not a three-phase AC. I do believe if we use three-phase AC, it will be significantly faster. If my estimation is correct, this is what is this? 这是啥？
这个我也不太清楚。
Well, even the employee don't know. I think this is the servo for the brake system because it have auto braking, so it serve into the braking system. 我觉得应该是个那个就是电子制动器，就是相当于是说在就是说，比如说你车子自动驾驶的时候，它这个是用来控制刹车的。我见过很像的这种的，就是很有可能就是那个制动液这边进来嘛，然后它通过 servo 来控制导出嘛，它制动液从这儿进来，它从这边4个管子出去控制4个轮子上的刹车，它就能很精准的控制。And I think that is a power switch system behind which you can see high voltage AC cable coming, high voltage DC cable coming. And I do believe down below it go into the battery, and this one it output into the motor controller. Literally, it's a controller. It's a central controller of the whole car system. So yes, this car have 66.5 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack made by CATL, one of our competitors' company, and a range NEDC rated of 520, 0 to 50 in 3.8 seconds, probably 0 to 100 in 8 seconds. Because it only has 198 horsepower, it's not very significant with 300 Newton meters of torque. FYI, the new Tesla Roadster have 10,000 Newton meters of torque, so think about that. The good thing is the car is pretty light. You see, this is a big ass SUV, and it only weighs 1.6 tons, and for my Nissan Sentra, it's around 1.3 tons, which is a compact sedan. So, yeah, pretty cool. The inner working is also very futuristic. You see, it really looks like the Tesla Model S feeling. Big screen, big vertical screen in the center. This screen here, there's nothing fancy here at all. For my consideration, I more like the Tesla Model 3's design nowadays with no center cluster here. Yeah, who knows, it will alter the mind. Interior is spacious. If we look from the back, interior is pretty spacious. Right? Yeah. And don't forget the glass. The glass is also a panoramic glass on the top. Yeah. Okay, I will look more into it by myself. I'm not going to bother you guys. That's That's everything I would like to show you. Well, there's nothing you can see below. It's an electric car, so yeah, nothing you can see below here. It's a battery pack in the middle. Let me try to see it. If I can try to identify any tags on it. No, I cannot identify any tags on it. plastic? What? No, steel. No, aluminum. I think this is aluminum. This is not the battery pack part. This is. Yeah, they have a strange mesh kind of stuff on the surface.